How's it guys? Welcome back to Best Sports Betting, and today I'm going to be looking at a new game from Tab or Soccer 6. It's called Soccer Any 15. It's also known as Soccer 15, and I'm going to be looking at how to play it today, how much it costs, where you can play it, those sort of things. And what I thought we'd do is we'd actually go through the steps on the Tab site, have a look at what they say, and I'll throw in my 2 cents and maybe a longer explanation for each of their points as well. Right, so Soccer 15, I'm going to refer to it as Soccer 15 and Soccer Any 15 throughout this video, is a game very similar to other games from the Tab site. I'm sure punters are aware of Soccer 4, Soccer 10, Soccer 13, where you get 4, 10, 13 fixtures depending on what you're playing, and you need to make a home, draw and away selection for each. It's pretty cheap to play these. It's usually about $1, but when you start adding more selections to the ticket, such as a home win or draw, you start exponentially increasing the cost of the ticket. So it can be pretty expensive if you're going to play a lot of matches. But with Soccer Any 15, I think you're gonna struggle to take a small bet, because you're betting on 30 different matches, or you're getting the choice of 30 different matches to bet on. So let's have a look at how to play, and let's start going through what they have on the Tab site. Right, so Soccer Any 15 is like no other Tab soccer game in that you choose 15 matches you want to bet on. For each Soccer Any 15 pool, Tab gives a list of 30 matches, and customers can select which 15 games they want to include in their bet. So basically you're going to have 30 different games to choose from, and you get to choose 15 of those games. You don't need to play all 30, you only need to play 15 of the 30. As with all Tab soccer bets, one team is shown as Team A and the other as Team B. So you've got A, or 1x2, A, draw, B. Those are your 3 different betting options. Those are the 3 different results for soccer matches. You can play a single or multiple entry. With a single entry, you select one option or choice for each of the 15 matches, and the bet costs R1. So if you're choosing one option for 15 matches, you are only paying R1 for that bet. But if you start adding more to that, as I said earlier, it's going to get more expensive. And it does say here, with multiple entries, you can choose more than one option in one or more matches. The cost is R1 per combination. So to calculate the number of combinations and therefore the cost, multiply out the total number of options or choices for each match. For example, you choose all 3 result options in one match, 2 options in 4 games, and 1 in each of the other 10 matches chosen. We've got quite a complex sum over there. My maths is not too great, but I'm sure punters understand this. So for example, here you choose 2 options in 8 matches. It's going to cost you $256 because of all the different combinations. I'm not going to go through all the different combination pricings. It does get very complicated. It does change. Let's rather look at the Soccer 15 prize pool. Now, 70% of the prize pool is allocated for bets with all 15 matches that are correct, and the other 30% of the pool are for entries with any 14 of the matches correct. So you're only going to get a payout if you get 15 correct or 14 correct. I know with some other soccer games you can get even 10 correct. I think with Sportstake 13, where you can only get 10 correct and you'll still get a payout. That's not the case with Soccer 15. If nobody predicts any matches correctly, the pools are going to be rolled over. Over here it says if the 70% portion of the pool is not won, it carries forward to the portion of a selected Soccer 10 pool. Now these Soccer 10 pools get really big, so it might be worth your while to play both Soccer 15 and Soccer 10, especially on a rollover week. I'll be watching those Soccer 15 results quite closely, just to see when there's going to be a rollover, so I can have a look and see which Soccer 10 pool they're going to be played on. I'm not sure if that's a mistake on their end. I haven't actually had a closer look at that, but I'm just going by what they're saying here. What Tab have also done is they've put together a very nice little, what can I say, a little infographic here that shows you exactly how you can play the new Soccer 15. It's got all the important information here. It says pick your favorite 15 matches out of the 30, only one round to play. You've got your different markings here. So this is the home, draw, away section that I was talking about, where it says Team A is home win, 2 is draw, B is away win. So you're going to need to mark these dots off on the paper. If you're playing at a store, that is. You can also play this game online. I've seen it on the tab site. I've actually played it once. I haven't seen the result yet, but it's pretty simple to play if you are familiar with this. Here we go, and then it says to predict the outcome of 15 matches from the list. If there are 3 choices that I just went over, and they've also got a pretty handy how to calculate the cost of a multiple entry here. Here it says, in this example, one choice was made for M1, M4, M8, M10, M15, M18, M19, M24, M26, M28, M29, and M30. And 2 choices were made for M6, M12, and M23. So those different combinations there are going to cost you $8 to play, because there are 8 different combinations there. So it's not too expensive to actually play several combinations, but it does get expensive the more you add, so just be aware of that. It can get very expensive. Playing a couple combinations is not going to be too bad. That's one of the beauties of Soccer 15. Alright, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull up a quick online tab form, which will show you exactly how it looks when we play Soccer 15 online. So here I am on the tab site, and this is the online bookmaker, online betting site that actually allows you to play Soccer 15. So let's have a look at the Soccer 15 pool. Here it is, Soccer Any 15 V4 P1. It's got the date of closing and it's got the pool there. So I'm going to click on info. It's got the entire fixture list there for us. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go to bet now, and I'm going to quickly show you how to make selections. So I'm just making a couple selections here on the tab site. If you go through all these matches in detail, I'm sure you will find something that you like. I've just quickly selected, one too many, 15, so I can literally just play these 15 over here, or I can make selections over there, but I do need to play a total of 15 in order to actually process the bet, or to have a bet on. I'm quickly going to place a quick bet just so you guys can see how it works. Do I have 15 here? I believe I do. I'm going to say check bet, amount to bet. Okay, please enter a valid amount. So I'm going to put 1 rand on, see if that goes through. Check bet. Invalid number of race selections in bet. Do I not have enough? Okay, let's quickly go back to that. Do I not have the right selections, or what is going on here? Let's try this. Amount to bet. There we go, check bet. There we go. So there. So now I've made 15 selections here, and in order for me to actually place this bet, I just need to click take bet, and that will place the bet for me. So yeah, that's it, guys. That's Soccer 15 for you. It's a pretty awesome game. There's lots of different options. There's lots of variety to it as well. I think it's better than Soccer 13 because it gives you the option of playing the selected fixtures, or selected matches rather, from the fixtures that you like. Just quickly going through this one, for example, I mean, there's quite a few fixtures you probably want to avoid on here. There's a few that you probably want to use as bankers. So for guys who take lots of bankers in Sportstake, Soccer 10, those things, I think you guys will enjoy this game a lot. Right, guys, thanks for tuning in. Visit Best Sports Betting for more Soccer 13, Soccer 15, Soccer 10 tips, and all other things sports betting. Let me know in the comments below what you think of Soccer Any 15. Do you like it? Do you play it? Is it any good for you? And I will see you in the next one. Guys, have a good one. Cheers.